Welcome to the Fox Den. I'm a foolish fox kit, back with Beholder, attempt number 3. And, we'll just see how this goes. Nice. I wasn't actually expecting this to work out for me. Now I just need Claus to get back soon, so I can give him the tickets. So that I can hopefully save my son's education. I'm not going to be able to save Martha. There's no universe in which I'd be able to keep Martha alive. Not unless I just, like, threw everybody in jail just for the money for it. But I'm going to try to at least save my son's education. I forgot that I was supposed to be reading this stuff. Take this money. I hope it'll cover at least some of your expenses. I need money, Claus. Nonsense. I'll contact you once my wife and I are safe. My gratitude knows no bounds. Give this to your daughter. My daughter's about to die, but okay, thanks. I don't need that, apparently. I brought you something, love. Mr. Claus from Apartment 1 gave it to you. Here it is. I've been dreaming about having a bear like this. Let's go thank him. Martha, Mr. Claus and his wife are left today. They went on a cruise. Will we go to the sea, Dad? Sure, honey, I promise. You're about to die. But sure! Ah! Here's the money. Here, it took a lot out of me to get that much. I hope you won't fail me. Thanks, Dad. You're the best. I won't fail you, I promise. Sure. Whatever you say, child. Let it be known that I do not believe you. Ministry of Order. You succeeded in evicting Claus Shimmer, but you did it without due respect. This is a matter of life and death. Do you understand? Your next task is to place propaganda banners in your house. There is unrest in the city. Stay alert, Comrade Carl. That there. Bus. That there. That there. There goes that. And that. There's the mob. Explosion behind my building. That makes it look like my building is on fire. Okay. Ministry of Order. There's unrest in the city. It's dangerous to go outside. Stay calm and repair anything in the house that's broken. You have 2 days. Where did you come from? Who cares where I came from? All that matters is that I'm here now. Very Wonderland of you. I like it here. It's less crowded than the capital, and everyone has a job. Do you like it here? Yes. See, we have a lot in common. I'm pretty sure that if I said no, I'd be reported to the ministry. What's new? Alas, I have nothing to tell you. I don't know anybody here. I got a cold on my first day here. Are you okay, Dora? Can't sleep? Am I interrupting something? Oh, no, just asking. I do have trouble sleeping. As soon as I close my eyes, I start thinking of terrible things. And the nightmares. I've got plenty of reputation points. Do you know the reason for the nightmares? Trust me, I'm just trying to help. I don't know why, but I feel like I can trust you. The thing is, I'm terrified of my ex-husband. He's an awful man, Carl. Why? Did he mistreat you? If constant doctor visits due to battering is considered being mistreated, then yes. So, marital abuse. Got it. Why did you marry him? My parents forced me to. Their, goal in life was to make sure their daughter was, taken care of. That sounds so horrible. No, the worst part was that every time I was hospitalized with yet another broken bone, they took his side. You asked for this, you deserve this, it's your fault, and so on. It took me several years to build up the courage to escape, but I finally did it, and I'm now in hiding. Do you think he'll come after you? I'm positive. He considered me his property, and he's really touchy when it comes to his stuff. The problem is, he knows people in the Ministry of Migration. I'm afraid he'll find out I'm here, and then he'll come and break me like a doll. I'll do my best to prevent this. You're a good man, Carl. I think you need to get some rest. Do you have a sleeping aid? No, I haven't considered a sleeping aid. I'll try to find one for you. You'll see what a difference a good night's rest can make. Thanks. I didn't expect any help. Right. Hello, I'm Carl, the landlord. Full-footed Burkage, student at the university. What's your specialty? Chemistry. It's a nice university and such. We chop up different frogs and then mix some shit in flasks until it bubbles and smokes. I see you don't find what you're studying to be inspiring. I just don't understand how chopped up frogs can help me to become a person who can make the world a better place. My father picked this silly name. Mom calls me Full. I don't like that either. It means fulfill the legacy of our dear leader. Every time I tell my father about my name, he laughs and says it could be worse. Worse? He likes telling the same story, which he finds amusing over and over. A woman went to the king of a neighboring country and asked him to change her last name because of how horrible it sounded. Her last name was Seven Butts. The king giggled, fulfilled her request, and said 5 will be enough. I must admit the story is funny. My father says it's better to fulfill the legacies of the dear leader in our great state than to make friends with 5 butt faces in a neighboring country. Well, he was right. You don't understand anything. You don't understand me, father. You don't have to answer each time you're asked what your weird name means. You don't hear your father's not only a joker but a patriot every day. Yep. Got any sleep aids today? Narcotic? What do you know? Oh, there's George Danton. Yes, I found you a sleeping aid. It should help. That's very noble of you. It's my job to take care of the tenants. It's a bit above and beyond the amount of help that I'm supposed to be giving, but hey. Hello, Carl. Who are you? A new tenant? I know everyone who lives in the building, but this is the first time I've seen you. We don't know each other, but I hope we become friends. My name is George Danton. How can I help you? I made inquiries, Carl. I think you're a decent man who can be trusted. After that, I want you to do me a simple but important favor. What should I do? A young man, full-fledged Brookage, lives in your building. Can you give him this box? Why don't you do it yourself? I have my reasons. You'll know them after you do me the favor. There's only one condition. Do not open the box. Trying to get me mixed up in something illegal? Aren't you afraid I'll report this to the quarter? Fear divides people. I assure you, we have opposing goals. Which still is really weird. If we have opposing goals, don't ask for my help. The only thing you need to know now is that we'll pay a good price for this case. Very well. Do you agree? Yeah, sure. Well, the money won't hurt. Give me the box. Thanks, Carl. We pay our debts. See, after I give Full-Fledged this box, I am going to suddenly find out that he has a gun in his apartment. Oh my god. I need to report that. Because I need it to not be on my son. I was asked to give you this box. Perfect! Danton wasn't wrong about you. Here's the money. Then I'll move out in a couple of days. It's time for great deeds. Thanks for the 3K. Now I just need to wait for you to leave. Are you drunk? Is that why you're all wobbly? Come on. Do something illegal so I can bag you. It's a very sensitive and private issue, Carl. I'm sort of a personal issues expert. I've been thinking, considering my options. My ex-husband was only brave with me. At the rifle factory, they call him holy ass. All because he dropped a loaded rifle once and shot himself in the butt. For him, that was just a scratch that healed in a week, but he battered me almost every day for 6 months. Moreover, he's been having trouble at work because he's now terrified of firearms. Well, Carl, I need a gun. It's the only way I can defend myself against my crazy ex-husband. Are you serious? Possessing firearms is illegal. My life is in danger, please. I have no idea where to get it. I'm certain that won't be a problem for you, Carl. Will you save me? I'll see what I can do. I don't trust that she's just going to use it and, like, wave it around. I think she's actually going to try to shoot him. Why is the radio? Are you a manager or not? I can always hear the news over the phone. You bought a radio? I've already chosen a spot for it. In your office. No, I didn't have the time. Isn't that hard, Carl? It's just a radio. I need $700 for utility bills. Yep, sure. Uh-huh. Right. Oh, this is Carl Stein. With whom am I talking? You've heard about the National Labor Lottery, right? Its winner, Leo Gvizdek. Gvizdek is looking for a place to stay. We want you to give refuge to this lucky man. What good will that do you? Who are you? We're well-wishers. He'll soon face 1,000 temptations. Bandits and frauds will be waiting for him around every corner. We want to help. After he moves in, you must convince him to invest his winnings in our production. Our Horns and Hoofs Trust Fund benefits the science of breeding and caring for farm animals. We help farmers sell every part of an animal carcass. They don't waste a thing. We send the meat to the stores and the skins to the shoemakers, and we use the rest for preparing our proprietary jelly meat. Jellied meat? Do you not like jellied meat? How can one say... Consider this a warning, Carl. If somebody stands in our way, he becomes jellied meat himself. Soon, our jellied meat will become a national good. All you need to do is to convince Leo Gvizdek that the future belongs into our jellied meat. Gvizdek? Yes, but who thinks of such names? It's a real tongue twister. Persuade him to invest money in the Horns and Hoofs Trust. If you do that, we'll give you a generous portion of what he gives us. Why don't I just have him invest in me? It's illegal to store light bulbs, guys. Can't store any light bulbs. For a few days. Closer he is to the factory, the happier he'll be. I wasn't in there. People with more than 15 years of work experience can take part in the lottery. What does that tell us? That Leo and his companions in misfortune spent decades working hard and paying crazy amounts of money into the Labor Lottery Fund. Each of them could have saved $40,000 over the course of 20 years. Where did the rest of that money go? Can the Lottery Administration tell us that? Won the National Labor Lottery! Martha's gonna die shortly, so there's that. My name is Carl. I'm the landlord of this building. I respectfully thank you for taking me in more tenants. I am Leo Gvizdek. I will be here for a few days attending to an important matter. What brought you to Helmer? I feel fortunate for the first time in my long, difficult life. I won the labor lottery and have come to the award ceremony. How will you spend your winnings? I have a difficult dilemma. My sister's house burned down recently. She and her family live close to the front line. I want to move them here, but I have no family. My coworkers are my family. I'm also going to buy new work shoes and a case for my tools. I'm buying gifts for my nieces and nephews. I found a shop where you can buy honey cockerels and cranberries with sugar. Great deal. I love cranberries too. Remember, you can only buy 2 packs at a time. 2 packs? Then I'll make a few trips. There are so many barges loaded down with coal. Isn't that amazing? Do you want something? I need your help, Carl. I have to go to the administrative offices tomorrow. There's going to be an award ceremony. I'm a simple man. I work in a factory. I have never owned a suit. I bought a 2-piece suit at the funeral shop, but there were no ties. The department store is also out of ties. Could you help me to find a tie? Everyone will be okay. I just can't go shopping. I'll try to think of something. I know you'll be a big help. I'll pay you. There's a restriction on jeans. Okay. Doesn't look like there's any restriction on ties. What do you think about our city? I do like it very much. There are so many factories. It's been said that Helmer is a city of pipes. I took a tour of the machine tool factory today. You could teach us a lot. Do you really believe the pipes in the factory are okay? Sure, it's smoking, so the factory is operational. That means people are working, the country will get rich, and life will improve. Why did the music suddenly pick up? Oh, my daughter died. Okay. Blue, green, blue or green. Yep, Martha has died. Can I go back to shopping, please? I get it. I'm gonna go with blue. Found a blue tie for you. That was just what I needed. Thank you, Carl. I hope $300 will cover your expenses. Nice. Profit. Do you know a student named Fulfledel Burkich? What an awkward name. I don't know anything about him, but I can ask. Please do. He lives in our apartment. It would be nice to know more about him. Patrick, your sister died. Martha passed away. Oh no! My poor sister! How can we live without her? How is this even possible? I don't know what to say, son. We couldn't save Martha. I can't talk right now. It's too hard. Hi, Dad. We need to talk. I'm thinking of leaving the country with my girl. I worked so hard to get you $15,000, and you want to leave the country with your girlfriend without finishing college. Wow, who is she? Why do you need to leave the country? Is she pregnant? Do you realize it's hard to leave the country at the moment? Hold on, Dad. I don't even know where to start. Her name is Andrea Gorchik. Why are you only telling me now? You never asked. I never said. She's the professor's daughter. And what's the reason for the sudden departure? Are you in trouble with the law? Her father, he has been stalked for years, and he's innocent, I swear. They found out something threatening has been uncovered. That means he's a criminal. He has nothing to do with this, Dad, I swear. His enemies have been filling these complaints on about him for years. Her family needs to leave ASAP, and I should go with them. She means the world to me. I love her. Aren't you too young to make decisions that could change your whole life? Every teenage love lasts forever. Dad, you met Mom when you were only a year older than me. Yes, and we dated for 3 years before getting married. Oh, you'll break your mother's heart if you leave. How much do you need? We still need money to cure Martha, you know. Martha's dead. I need 20,000. 20,000? Do I look like the Minister of Finance to you? Where am I supposed to get that kind of money? Print? 20,000? I haven't even seen that much money at your age. I've never even seen that much money at one time. Dad, I don't want to cause you any trouble. If you can't find the money, I don't know what I'm going to do. What should I do? Okay, let's deal with the issues in the order of their appearance. How much time do I have? 2 days, or they'll leave without me. And I'll never see my love again. Jeez, okay, I need time to think. No, I don't. You're not going with her. Plain and simple. Ain't not happening. Wait, when did Full-Fled'll leave his apartment? Well, that didn't look suspicious or anything. There you are. You bought a radio? I've already chosen a spot for it in your office. I did. Stop nagging me, Anna. Here's your radio. Thanks. The 81.6 frequency broadcasts fairy tales for kids. They make us sad, but we'll listen anyway. We couldn't save her, Carl. How will we live now? I'm scared, Carl, and lonely. Can I help you? Give me Martha back. I want her and Patrick here again. To make us happy. I just want life to go back to like it was. Make it so. I want to be a mother of 2 again. The litter blocks on the floor. I can't pick up her toys. I just can't. Do you know Patrick wants to leave? Yes, he told me. What do you think? My heart is breaking, Carl. They'll kill him at the border. They'll shoot him like a dog, my poor boy. I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen to me. And we spent so much to cure Martha. We didn't actually spend anything to cure Martha. I stole aspirin. No, I didn't steal aspirin. I stole a cardigan. And gave it to her, and she gave me aspirin. But they love each other, and he'll be better off abroad, I guess. It's up to you. No, it's up to my wallet. My wallet, that's empty. Oh, he's leaving. I didn't get a chance to report him. Damn. I was hoping to report him. Good afternoon, Carl. This is George Stanton. Where did you take my number? Our unit has friends everywhere. All I want from you is an explanation about which unit you're discussing. I have a family. I must know what you're getting me into. We're trying to make the world a better place, Carl. It's impossible with the current government. As you know, the current government is unwilling to change. What's your unit's name? Unit of Confident Revolutionists? The New Tomorrow Movement. Why are you being sarcastic, Carl? We might have become best friends. You can earn the monies you so desperately need for your family. What if I refuse to deal with you and report you to the quarter? I'm afraid your refusal can lead to unpleasant consequences for both of us. And I repeat, we have friends everywhere. I knew it. There is something behind your chatter about a better tomorrow. One can fry eggs without breaking them. You have kids, and therefore... I have one kid, thank you, but okay. You have kids, and therefore must know what it means to sacrifice yourself for the sake of future generations. Will you offer to sacrifice someone else? Me, for example? Not necessarily, Carl. You just need to agree to be ready to help our movement. I really don't have a choice. What do you want from me? Find an apartment in your wonderful building for our faithful comrade. His name is Antoine Grubik. He will stay in the building for about a week. Let's say I agree. How much will you pay me? $3,000. This will be the beginning of our collaboration. Who's that? Antoine is very important to our unit. He's a printing specialist and will print brochures criticizing the current state government. We'll owe you if you hide him. We're planning to go on strike at the factory in the near future, and need those brochures. It won't work without them. If you don't force me to help the revolutionary movement, describe your perception of the state of our country. I must know why I'm putting myself at risk. Why do you need an explanation, Carl? You already know everything. Total control of people, ridiculous bans on everything, no freedom of speech. What do I get in return? Cards for clothes, food, soap? People shudder at night when they hear the slightest sound. They're afraid someone will come and take them away. What do you think of reports written by one family member to turn in another? Is it okay? I mean, if they're doing illegal things, then yes. What about your job, Carl? What normal society can count it as inappropriate? I do the job I was assigned. I don't have a choice. You always have a choice. Help us, Carl. Our children will have a society where they won't be jailed for their choices. As far as I can see, I have no choice. Antoine Grubik, I'll see what I can do. Great, Carl. Be careful. Just make sure that your Antoine Grubik doesn't do anything illegal. Because I will report illegalities. Several unidentified individuals dressed in white robes snuck into the university and threatened to cover the blackboard with words that would tarnish the dignity of Miroslav Pepper. Professor Pepper resigned and was rushed to the hospital. 11 people were reportedly killed during the arrests. Professor Pepper, who is infamous for committing bribery and other dirty deeds, has finally done something useful. Namely, he admitted to impeding the education of our young people instead of promoting it. Shame on the person that sends our students to war. What were the doctors doing in the university? Professor Pepper wasn't taken to the hospital. He was taken to be disposed of. Will be no problem. Thanks, Carl. I'll send the money to your account. Please help Comrade Grubik the best you can. He's doing an important thing. Help us and spy. Do you understand me? I don't know what you're talking about. This is a difficult time. He might be framed or lured to the other side. Protect him, Carl. Don't let him do what cannot be changed. I'll call you in a couple of days to see how you're doing. Okay. We're looking to rent a place until the spring draft. Looking to rent an apartment in a quiet building. She wants a place with no kids, no playground, and no dog park nearby. Wants to rent a room near the factory. She's planning on staying long term. I'll rent to her. Because I have a kid. mean, my kid's in university. But he's still 17. My oldest son. I have another son. Oh, that was so close. Okay. We got one too many cameras. Don't yell at my wife. Do you want something? I need your advice, Carl. I'm confused. I got my money today, but I'm not sure I can manage it properly. Give me some advice, Carl. How should I spend my money? You should help your relatives. What could be more important? Just I wanted. I thought if I could multiply my money, I'd be able to help more people. A family is the most important thing. Thank you for reminding me. My sister and her family have no home. I need to help them. Oh shit. Damn it! I just got everything to report on him, too. However, Anton Grubik is our agent. He's been working undercover in the Revolutionary Unit for several years. Don't interrupt his duties to leave your building soon. We will send your bonus to your account soon. Nice. Antoine Grubik, nice to meet you. Our mutual friends told me you're one of the best printing specialists around. It seems you mixed up some things. I don't think we have mutual friends. Of course, secrecy and other stuff. Sorry for bothering you. Don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I'm a transient. I'm moving to a Class B hostel in several days. What about the leaflets you had to print? You mean this one? It's a small task I decided to complete at home. Don't worry about this. It won't disturb your attendance. You work for the government! Of course I work for the government. All citizens work for the sake of our great state. Talking about a different thing. You deceived Danton and the movement. Go to hell, Carl. I'm just an engineer in the printing office. If something happens here, it's none of your business. If you found something, it means you'd throw it down. Leave me alone. Damn. Want to do anything? Need a couple of items for the work I took to complete at home. I'm missing the deadline. You can't leave this place even for a few minutes. I'd be grateful if you bring me some scissors and paint. See what I can do. Paint. Scissors. Paint. 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 Huh. Andrea and her family tried to leave. They were executed at the border. They're all dead. This wouldn't have happened if I had been there. And don't you think you would have just died with them? I hate you. I hate this country. Son, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello? What are you doing? Why are you up here? Patrick, what were you doing? Thank you. Is it just me, or are they rather silly? If you don't like them, I can use them myself. Excuse me, but everything is okay. Thank you for your help. Aloysia, stop reading. Due to the recent events at the university, the Ministry of Order has closed the facility. All of employees have been laid off. Some of the students will be assigned to the labor camps, and others will be sent to war. Comrade, we mourned that horrific decision. There you go, idiot. Since you didn't want to study, you get to march. We made the choice for you. Just bring this piece of paper to the election headquarters. Elections suck. This scrap of paper is as valuable as a sheet of used toilet paper. Comrade Carl, there's an anti-government propaganda in your building. Remove at once. Where is it? Someone put a lot of effort into making it hard to take down the banners. Fuck. The rednecks are moving out. How do I... Could I borrow the scissors, please? Following was reported in Helmer during the last 24 hours. No assaults, no thefts, and just one domestic homicide. The victim is Dora Noel. The main suspect is her husband, Bruno Noel. There are no criminals who's occupying our jails. We'll tell you, anyone who opposes the government. We demand that the prison gates be opened and the innocent be set free. Freedom for all. This is crazy. What else do you want? From the dead to be resurrected? Yeah, that'd be nice. Then I could have Martha back. Where are the scissors that I gave him? Oh. Okay then. Was that you, Patrick? Are you the reason there's anti-government propaganda up on top of my building? What am I supposed to do then? Use a broken bottle? Does that work? What am I supposed to do? Good afternoon, Comrade Carl Stein. Margaret Zauer, librarian. We met about 10 years ago. I worked at the library, the 42nd teaching block. Probably don't remember me, and I have a good memory for faces. Nice to meet you. I attended the 42nd block. I hope you'll like living in our building. I don't know if it's clean and quiet. And no kids. I don't feel like doing any old person voices. It's the warmest autumn we've had in a while. You're young, Carl. You'll feel warm even in the Arctic. At my age, it's always freezing. Juvenile romanticism is inevitably replaced by senile rheumatism. I mean, okay. Do you keep track of the news from the front line? Oh no, I'm saving my nerves. These fools can't fight properly. If I were in charge, I would have exterminated all of our enemies long ago. Don't you think that's too much? Nonsense, Carl Stein. The history of mankind is about the bloodshed. Have you been ditching school? Come to my library. I'll give you some textbooks in the history of war. You know, I'm good. Do you like your job? Absolutely. What could be better than guarding the books from people? Pretty sure it's not what being a librarian is about, but sure. I wouldn't last a day in the children's library. Unfortunately, society has once again forgotten that spanking is the best way to deal with a misfit who ruins books. You have stern views on bringing up children. Do you have kids? No, Carl, I don't have children. They're the antithesis of everything I love. Order and quiet. I'm good. No, I'm you know what? I don't want to risk that. I need something sharp so I can cut down the fucking paints. Nice. Man, they take forever to walk. You asked for a few things. Paint. Found paint for you. I hope you like this color. Thank you. I'm fine with this. Once I'm finished, I'll find a way to express my gratitude. Cool. Hello, Carl. Do you have information for me? I know how to cheer you up. We'll send you a small amount of money as compensation. Good news! An important day is coming. Antoine leaves today. Don't miss tomorrow's newspapers. Mm-hmm. I'm getting more and more stressed out the longer these banners are left up. I swear. Run up track. Finally found a good apartment close to the plant. I work on the conveyor belt and grow very tired, so I don't have the energy to commute. Hope you like it. Me too. Is the fire alarm in the apartment working? They work great. I check the meters constantly. Why do you ask? I work at the plant, and I like putting mechanisms together. Don't freak out if my apartment starts to smell like solder. Thanks for telling me. The skies were clear only once or twice this week. It's going to get really cold soon. I hate fall. It gives me migraines. Because of the weather? No, because of the migraine. Okay. Working conveyor belt is an interesting job. What exactly do you do? I assemble the engines for the appliances that the state puts in its apartment buildings. You must think that's not very feminine, but there are a lot of women at our plant. We host appliance assembly competitions, and a woman broke the record for the laundry machines category. How interesting. Do you by chance compete in the soup making contest? Very funny, Carl. Male humor? If housewives covered the country, people wouldn't be hungry. Our shift manager is a woman too. She's thinking of becoming a politician. Unlike male politicians who are unpleasant, female politicians are simply disgusting. Why? Because, just like Santa Claus, they are imaginary figures in our country. Wow. My character is misogynistic. Ah, I don't like that. Your views on women are so broad, they're completely out of line. Your chauvinism is making my head hurt again. Headache? How typical. Go away, Carl. Yeah, I'm so tempted to turn in my wife. She needs to stop reading. Huh? Why? Trans? God bless you, Carl. I'm Sonora Voigo. How long are you going to stay with us? I don't know yet. I came to do a little shopping. My brother, Leo Gvezdak, suggested I stay in your building. Do you remember him? Yes. Sure, I remember him. That's all you have to say about that. What do you think about our weather? What beautiful weather. We already have snow up north. Wow. You end the conversation fast. How's your brother doing? He quit his job and drinks all day. He helped my family move to the north where he is, and now we all live in one big house. He spent the rest of his money on pedigree chickens. He wanted to sell them to the factory's cafeteria. They all dried up after the first light frosts. He was eating them and crying. I came for the fur coat. Fur coat. I told Leo since he moved me in with him, he has to buy me a fur coat. It's really cold here. I took the money from him before he spent it on drink, and we only have dog coats. So, since I've moved here, maybe I'll find something respectable to do. Did you already spend all the money? Well, between moving, renovating the house, and buying the chickens and the fur coat, the money didn't last. It wasn't much to begin with. If you could help me invest in a good business, we'd have enough money to buy a vacation home. Are you serious? My brother's a lump who can see only machine tools. I wish I'd won the money. I could have invested it and made it multiply. You're the same lump he was. Uh-huh. But why did he buy the chickens? I offered a piece of advice. My acquaintance didn't know who to sell the chickens to, so I made an offer to my brother. Did you know the lie? No, don't say that. I just helped my friend make some money. Spending the rest of the money on a fur coat is a bad idea, don't you think? Indeed, you have children. They have overcoats, so nothing will happen to them. But I want the fur coat, too. Right. I think that might be a mistake on the game's part. Am I ever gonna find a way to... Bribery of an official, you tried to gain illegal access to the archived papers on Klaus Schimmer, you are issued a warning and a fine. That was so long ago, Mark. What the hell? You took the bribe, too. The hell? Well, got that. Finally. The beam falls down and hits Carl on the head hard. Damn. He put a lot of effort into cutting the line. Carl realized it was all for nothing. The banner stayed where it was. Banner falls with a crash. Carl sighs with relief. After 30 minutes of heavy labor, Carl managed to cut the line and the banner fell. Carl notices a cache under the roof where the lines were fastened. He finds banner fabric hidden there and a tag attached to the fabric. Durable fabric for making propaganda banners. Trade unions give it out before meetings. Some folks try to be creative, but the government strictly monitors its use. Finally! Anti-government posters that have been appearing on the outside of building are Patrick's work. I need to tell him to stop. Figured! Son. Don't do the illegal. Patrick, what have you done? What happened? How could you put up this banner in our building? Do you realize I have to turn you in to the Ministry of Order now? You'll be in jail for the rest of your life. I don't care. I hate our government and its stupid directives. People must be free. The revolutionists will eventually take over. You're leaving me with no choice, son. Come to your senses. Your juvenile brain won't let you see the whole picture. And what don't I see? You churning out reports on people? Maybe peeping through keyholes. Is that the job you want me to get after I graduate? Do you understand the position you put me in? What should I do now? Leave me alone, Ministry lapdog. Do what you must. John McCraw, we have proof that your son took part in putting up the anti-government posters in your building. We recommend you admit he did it and turn him in. He won't be punished severely. Okay, but promise me you won't kill him. You made the right choice, Carl. In light of your admission, we're going to transfer your son to the Department of Corrections. I can't get to my wife. I found a note for you, darling. Call 893578. Thank you, my love. You're welcome. 893578. Shouldn't have done the thing. Where'd the officer go? Oh, there he is. Why am I calling a number? Antoine, what happened? I'm in trouble. Those damn New Tomorrow guys are after me. Why? You're just a mechanic in the print shop. There's no time for jokes, Carl. You know I work for the government, but you decided to not tell Danton. Or you didn't know, even though it's your job to know. In any case, you must help me. How? Hide me. Your apartment would be the best place. Nobody will think I'm back. I'm not that stupid. I guarantee you a handsome reward. The strike was sabotaged thanks to me. I've completed my task from the Ministry of Resistance. You'll be well rewarded for your help, Carl. Okay. You can stay in my office. I hope you won't be there long. All I need is a couple of days, then I'll be picked up. Okay. It's illegal to possess foreign salt. Apparently any salt is foreign salt. Can't go to the bar. I have now lost both of my children. One because she died, and the other because he made stupid mistakes. And I'm about to turn in my wife for reading books. It's illegal to read and own books. I have a librarian in my apartment building. Meineke. No questions asked. Okay. You're not shady looking or anything. Alright, so it's been 2.5 hours. I've somehow not died. However, 2.5 hours is my limit. So, thank you all for watching. See you next time.